welcome. Thank you for joining me today. Today I am hosting a mini training for teachers all about helping to guide our students to become CVC word writing masters. So if you teach kindergarten and this is on your agenda of things to do, or if you teach first and second grade and you have students who are struggling in this area, this content has been created and curated just for you. So let me tell you a little bit about myself. My name is Tony and I am a fellow primary teacher, content creator, and little people fanatic. And when I say that I'm a little people fanatic, that means I'm crazy about the little people that we teach, and I'm crazy about those who teach the little people. And that, my friend, is you. So welcome here, and you can find all the content that I create over on my website, teachertony.com. So without further ado, let's jump into our mini training. I want to hear a little bit about you. So this is a teacher roll call. Look at the reactions here, and please give me a reaction that goes with your grade level. What grade level do you teach, and where does your expertise lie? Just a little kindergarten humor here. When I was trying to choose the reactions, I thought, well, I'll use the wow for kindergarten, the wow, because when I tell people that I teach kindergarten and I absolutely love kindergarten, they're like, oh, wow, is she crazy or something? So if you teach kindergarten, you're one of those crazy people like me. But anyway, all of the other reactions have no purpose, so please let me know by choosing whether you teach kindergarten, first grade, second grade, or other would be those people who are teaching all grades or are administrators or even parents who may be tuning in for today's training. Glad to have you all. Thank you for joining me. So before we get too deep into our content, I would like to introduce you to my little friend. This is Peppy the Pencil. And have you ever been to a PD all about engagement, and it is the most unengaging experience ever? Well, I try to practice what I preach, so I'm trying to keep you engaged tonight. And Peppy the Pencil is my little friend that's going to help. He is a visual cue for you to have an action. And if you don't use visual cues in your classroom, then you need to try to jump on board with that. But I'm trying to demonstrate that for you tonight, how we can use visual cues to help our students know what to do. So tonight you are my student, and if you see Peppy the Pencil, pencils help us write things. So if you see Peppy, you need to write something in the comments. And also, I have a little reward for those students who are engaged. I am hosting a giveaway tonight. So whenever you see Peppy the Pencil, it's not just a visual cue to be engaged. It's also a little let you know that you could win tonight. So when you see Peppy the Pencil, you need to be writing. So let's practice, kiddos. Let's see how engaged you are with me here tonight. Let's check out the first Peppy the Pencil challenge. Okay, Peppy the Pencil wants to know, what is the most disgusting pizza topping? There aren't many toppings that could keep me from eating pizza, but maybe there is some that could keep you from eating pizza. So right now, let's see if you're engaged. We expect our kids to be engaged, right? Go ahead and type in the comments and let me know what is the most disgusting pizza topping that you can think of. Okay, so we're going to move on. I am going to choose a winner of those who tell me the most disgusting pizza topping. I am going to choose all the winners at the end of the show. So that way I'm not trying to read my news feed. I want this to be an effective training for you. So please be engaged, but know that the winners will be chosen at the very end. And I will randomly select a winner for the pizza topping challenge from Peppy the Pencil. But the other things that we're going to do during the giveaway, there'll only be one winner. So just stay tuned. I'll tell you more about that in just a minute. But let's think about how exciting it is that you have reached this milestone. You are here because your kids are ready or need to become ready to write CVC words. And teachers, that is a huge deal. We have worked our honeys off. Is honeys an appropriate word? Okay. We have worked our honeys off this year to get our kids to the point from letter and sound fluency over to segmenting, blending, and writing CVC words. And that is so exciting. Congratulations to you for all the hard work you've done. I've done it too. If you're finding this post and you just have kids who are struggling in this area, you teach first or second grade, I commend you for being here, because that means you are really in tune with your students' needs, especially those who are behind. So congratulations for just being a good teacher and for finding this content to help your students. But this is an exciting time, folks. But here's the thing. Our kids don't need to just be able to write CVC words. They actually need to become CVC word writing masters. Check out this Common Core standard. This is from the kindergarten strand of foundational skills. It says that students need to be able to isolate and pronounce the initial, the medial vowel, and final sounds of 3-letter words. So that doesn't mean they just need to be able to simply write a word. They have to understand the mechanics of that 3-letter word, and they need to pretty much be able to do anything with it. So I want to help your kiddos become CVC word masters. We want to teach this skill to mastery. So let's check out the 3 strategies that I have for you today. These 3 strategies are research-based. They're deeply rooted in research. And it's not my research, it's just research done throughout the years in the field of education. So that's what I want you to know during this time, that these are research-based strategies and you can implement them as soon as today with the information and the tools that I'm about to give to you. So let me tell you about the startup kit that I have over on my website in case you do want to implement these strategies. This is a complete 15-day routine startup kit. I do have a full product that I'm giving away tonight, but this is free to anyone. So if you're not one of the winners, definitely check out the free startup kit. I put the link to that up in the description box. So just check that out if you're interested. And I'm also giving away this free product. So by now, if you have entered in the most disgusting pizza topping, you may be one of my lucky winners so far. There's going to be 3 other winners tonight. So if you don't win the first round, you may win the other 3 rounds. So just hang in there, stay with me, and let me tell you a little bit about daily Write It routine. It is something that I sincerely use in my kindergarten classroom every single morning, and it really helps me to provide explicit instruction to my students. So if you do win this product, it's a full 50 days and you can really find a lot of success with your kiddos with that amount of time. So let's just move right along into strategy number 1. The first research-based strategy that you can implement to help your kiddos master the CVC word is to make it a daily routine. If you're familiar with life coach Tony Robbins, he's one of my favorite people to follow. He says that repetition is the mother of skill. Let me say that again. He says that repetition is the mother of skill. So when we repeat something over and over and practice it over and over, eventually skill is born. So we want our students to be skilled in the area of CVC words and word writing. So shouldn't we repeat that practice every single day? So I think you need to, first of all, get that in your mindset. Set your mind around the idea that it is so important that we need to do it daily, okay? Once you've gotten your minds around that, the next thing you need to do is write it on your schedule. When we write things down, we have intentions of completing them. So put this on your schedule. I personally block off about 5 minutes of my morning for this purpose. And then finally, the last step in making a routine is gathering the materials and organizing things so that you can implement it in your classroom. Once you have those 3 things completed, you have a routine, and that is a research-based strategy to help you in this area. So let's do a little game here. You can win. I already have the words picked out, and we'll see the answers. But here's Peppy the pencil, which means that you need to write in the comments. Check out this Guess My Word game, round 1. I am thinking of a CVC word that begins with letter B, the B sound. Can you think of a CVC word that begins with letter B? Type words in one at a time and push enter, and you can guess as many as you like. And if you guess the winning word, which I will reveal here in a few minutes, then you have won the free product. So go ahead, type all those words in while I am talking to you about strategy number 2. Okay. Strategy number 2 is something that I love and use in everything that I do in the classroom. I first heard about this back in a PD about upper elementary writing. And the presenter talked about I do, we do, you do. Well, I really didn't get it. The training wasn't really for me. I was a lower primary teacher. And so I never really caught on to that until later when I figured out what it meant to me in my classroom. So the I do, we do, you do strategy is all it means is that we are going through all 3 modalities with our students during our instruction. We're not just providing me talking or lecturing. We're giving all 3 modalities to our students, and that is how we guide them into mastery. So the I do portion is where you, or I, the teacher, model proficiency to the students. So as this pertains to CVC words, we are modeling to our students what it looks like to be proficient in this area. And then there is the we do portion, which is guided practice. We do it together as a group. That way everyone feels comfortable and they really are getting the assistance they need in a non-threatening environment. So that is the guided part, the we do part of this model. And then there is the you do, which is your independent practice. This is when your kiddos go off on their own and you as the teacher see what they can do with no assistance. So the routine that I do has all 3 of these modalities included, and I think this is a very effective way to teach CVC words. It has been proven time and time again to be a very effective model. If you think about explicit instruction includes all 3 of these modalities. So include those in your CVC routine and you will see a lot of success for your students. Okay, so let's see who guessed my word. It is a CVC word that begins with letter B. And I'll give you one more hint in case you haven't guessed it. It's something you can ride. Something you can ride. Okay, at the end of the show, I will see who won. But the word is bus. The CVC word I was thinking of is bus. Okay, let's move on to another challenge. Round number 2. Okay. Let me remind you that you can type as many words as you want, one at a time. Just type a word and press enter. And if you guess the winning word at the end of the show, I will provide you with the full daily Write It CVC routine. So here is the round 2. Go ahead and start typing those words in. It is a word that ends with the D sound. So after this next strategy, I again will reveal the answer. Okay, let's talk about strategy number 3, which is my favorite, something I do all day, every day, and that is get my kiddos movement. So movement is so powerful in the classroom. I actually have a post about this over on my website called Managing Movement. You can check that out at teachertony.com. But if your students aren't moving to learn, then you, my friend, are drowning in untapped learning potential. We need to get our students engaged, and a top engagement strategy is to involve movement in the content that you're teaching. So don't miss out on the powerful effects of movement in your classroom if at all possible. And now I'm going to show you how to add movement to your CVC word instruction. So let's just take a look, and I want you to move with me. I know you're probably looking at a phone or looking at a computer, but sit me down for a second and get ready to move. This is engagement. If you're just watching, only part of your brain is actually activated. I want some full body engagement from you. So please do that for me. If not, then that's okay. But get ready to move. Let's check out one way to use movement during your CVC word instruction is to say and stretch the word. During my routine, I have some movements that my students do for each of these parts. So I'll say the word map, and I'll ask them to move their hands like this. And okay, now you say the word map. Now say it slowly. Let's stretch the word map. Again, map. See that slow hand movement? How that demonstrates to our kiddos that they need to say it slowly and stretch out the sounds. And saying it slowly will really help them during the segmenting part of this activity. So you can say it, move fast, map, and then slowly, map. Okay, let's move on to the next one. You can use lots of strategies for segmenting. I've seen arm taps done. I personally like just a finger spell. I like fingers because fingers are they need to be manipulated. Kids need this motor development here, so I like to use fingers as much as possible to get my kiddos moving along in that area. So to segment a word like map, I would have my students to finger spell the word just like this. P. Again, P. There we go. 3 fingers because we know all of these words only have 3 sounds. Okay, so we've moved there. And you can also give some movement for reblending the word. So we know that we've said the word slow. We've said it quickly. We've said it slowly. We've segmented with our fingers. Now let's reblend that word. And this just helps your kiddos really be able to isolate and blend those sounds. Remember that standard that says they need to be able to do that. So after I've segmented map, P, let's do an arm swoop down and blend it again. Map. Okay, I sound a little crazy there. Let's try that again. Map. Okay, and then I have my kiddos say it fast like a word and bend down all 3 fingers. This is still good motor development here, okay? Map, map, map. Did you see that? When it goes down fast, that means you say it fast like a word. So those are some kinesthetic movements that you can add while you are introducing the word. But when it comes to writing the word, you can also include some kinesthetics in there too. I'm sorry, not writing the word, but checking the word that they've written. You can include some kinesthetic movement there too. And I'm going to show you that right now. Let me grab this. This is part of the free resource that you can download that's included up in the description box. It's called the CVC Word Startup Kit. And this is a dandy little tool because it has an Elkonin box in it. And it has your sound checks, which I'm about to show you. And then it has some more writing space to help your kiddos practice writing those CVC words. So this is what a sound check looks like. After your kids, sorry, trying to fit that on there. After your kids have written the word map, their sound check looks like this. We're going to touch, we're going to move. This is kinesthetic. We're going to touch under every letter and make it sound. and then we're going to swoop to blend the word, and then when we're ready to say it fast like a word, we're going to go fast. Okay, here is what a sound check looks like. M-ap, map. Fast like a word, map. That's the word map. And now that I've done my sound check, I can check the first little box. You can place these into sheet protectors, and you can use them every day in and out during your explicit CVC writing instruction. So that is included in the free download. Check that out. And we are down now to find the answer of our last round of Guess My Word with Peppy the Pencil. And remember, it was a CVC word that ends with D. And if you haven't guessed it yet, I'll give you a clue, another clue to help, so type it in quickly. This CVC word is very dirty. It's very dirty. And I try to keep my kids from jumping in these things. My girls love jumping in puddles of these, and Peppa Pig loves them too, let me tell you. But if you haven't guessed it yet, the word is mud. The word is mud. So if you typed in the word mud before I just announced the word mud, then you are a winner tonight. Congratulations. Okay. We are almost done with our mini training, and the stakes just got higher because on round 3, I'm not just giving away my CVC word bundle to you. my CVC word product to you. I am going to give the winner of this one a complete bundle. And that bundle includes 3 full products of Daily Write It: the CVC, the CVCE, and the CCVC, and the CVCC. Okay, let me fix that. The blends and digraphs. Okay, so we're having Magic E and blends and digraphs included in there, and this is a complete, full school year of Daily Write It. So you'll have all the skills that you need covered. So here is the Guess My Word clue from Peppy the Pencil. This is a CVC word that has I in the middle. I in the middle. I in the middle. So just hang out with me for a little bit longer, and I will tell you the winner of that one. But let me tell you why you'll love Daily Write It. And it'd be easy for me to tell you why I love it, but I thought highlighting one of the customers that actually use this product in their classroom every day would be helpful for you if you're considering purchasing this. So this is from a very wonderful customer, and Bonnie always leaves me the best feedback. And Bonnie, if you're listening, I do appreciate you, and I have read all of your feedback over the years, and I really thank you for supporting me in my creation of content. It's really uplifting to read what you have to say. But this is what Bonnie said specifically about the CVC Daily Write It. And if you want to check that out, you can jump over to the product page that's included in the description. So Bonnie said, my kiddos look forward eagerly to this part of their morning routine. So simple, so perfect. Easy to walk around and see who is still struggling with vowels especially. Love the smartboard component. Thank you. I think I have all of your sets now because the kiddos love this so much. Bonnie, thank you. Air hug to you. That just makes me feel so good, and I'm so happy that your kiddos are enjoying it. And I wanted to share Bonnie's feedback because it's real, it's true, and you're right, Bonnie. You can walk around easily and see who is struggling and who is not whenever you implement a routine that has that modality of independent practice. So make sure, guys, you have that included. And vowel sounds are very tricky. I do a lot of correction in that area during this routine. So if you don't win tonight, I'm sorry, but I did put all of these Daily Write It products on sale just in case you were interested. This includes all the word writing and also the sentence writing. There is a dictated sentence version of this product where your students get involved in writing the full sentences with CVC words. And that is my next step in the classroom. Something we're going to start very, very soon is the Daily Write It Simple Sentences pack. And I'll try to update you guys about that very soon and give you a free version of that too in case you don't want to purchase. But all of these items are on sale now all the way through tomorrow night. So if you would like to grab something like that, be sure to do it now while it's on sale. And don't forget the free startup kit. If you're not ready to purchase, I understand. I'm a teacher too, and I don't buy everything that I see. I'm pretty picky about the things that I buy, but I always love a freebie that can help me get to the same goal. So this freebie can definitely help you. I put a lot of thought and time into it, so make sure you get that over on my website. Remember, that is up in the description. And if you like free content, I have a lot of that over on my website. My blog page is teachertony.com/blog, and I am posting there very consistently every single week, and every post will have some sort of free content that you can download that can help you in your classroom. I'm very intentional about helping you there, so check that out too. Here are some things that I have to offer right now. And finally, if you haven't already, be sure to join my Primary Teacher Friends Facebook page. It is full of teachers just like you and I, and my goal for the page is for us to collaborate and learn together, and also just to provide some free content that can help you in your classroom. Just today, I did share a full set of word family posters for my teacher friends over there, and you can definitely join us. Just find the link up in the description and send me a request, and I will get you right in, and these posters are still available. So make sure you get there tonight. We'd love to have you, and we'd love to share in your thoughts and your expertise that you have from teaching. And I'd like to hear a little feedback from you tonight. I'd like to know what you think about the broadcast and how I've done for you if you found some of this content helpful. So we're going to do a little more reaction. If you liked it, give me a thumbs up. If you loved it, give me a heart. If you want some more of it, give me a wow. And then if you think I'm just so silly I need to get off the stage, give me a laugh, but don't give me a laugh without giving me some constructive feedback on how I can improve this whole process for you. I'm really geared towards helping you, so if you give me the laugh, you have to have a comment included. Okay, thank you. And now I will tell you the mega winner of the Daily Write It bundle. If you guess this word that has I in the middle, then you have won the Daily Write It Complete Word Writing Bundle. I'll give you a little hint in case no one has guessed it yet. This word is something that you hope you will do tonight, right now. This is something you hope you will do right now. What do you think it is? It has I in the middle. Here we go, friends. Win. The word was win. I hope you win. Thank you for joining me. This is the end of my Facebook Live tonight. I'm going to try my best to be consistent with Facebook Live. So join me next week, same time, same place, and we will talk all about word families, and I will give you some strategies and tips that you can use to get very good results with your students in that area. But until next time, my name's Tony, and I'm so glad you joined me tonight. I hope you had a little fun, and I hope you learned a few things. I will catch you next time.